I mean, in past fights, even though you've had a great career record, you've been almost the unknown guy or the underdog, it seems like, in every fight. But now you're really one of the fan favorites. Have things changed for you? Is there more pressure on you now to perform as the champ or the fan favorite?
I don't think there's more pressure because I feel always a lot of pressure for every fight. I don't want to lose any of them. So to me, they're all very, very important. And this is a really tough fighter as well. So it's no more or no less than all the past fights I've had.
This is a huge fight for the WEC. A lot of build up for this fight. A lot of people really looking forward to it. Do you feel like it's one of your stiffer tests? I mean, you've got a great career track record, but do you feel like this is one of your bigger tests?
For sure, he's one of the best fighters I've fought. I fought a bunch of them, but he's up there in that top echelon of guys. He has a lot of dangers.
Right. It's a stand-up that most people are bragging about right now, but don't sleep on his ground skills, right? Is that something
That's
you're
what it
preparing for as
sounds
well?
like. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like he's a world champion in jiu-jitsu, but all the footage we have, he's knocking dudes out. So we'll have to find out how it goes on the ground if it hits there.
Okay.
Can you talk about working with Thiago Alves so much, and why'd you want to work out with him so much for this fight?
Thiago has a similar style to Aldo. He has very straight punches. He doesn't load up on him a lot, and he has good knees and kicks. I think Aldo's on like a mini version of Thiago.
Is it just awareness because of just the different ways he can knock a guy out? I mean, how does a fighter approach a guy like that who does have that danger of just being able to knock a guy out at any point and creatively, unexpectedly?
I mean, I'm not even certain if it's creatively. I think it's the angles. His kicks they come at the same angles, and his knees are usually straight. It's usually the right knee that comes back through. It's just same as Pitbull, but it's a more complete guy. Some guys are just hands, some guys are loopy hands, some guys are straight hands. His hands are straight usually, straight punches, straight knee through the middle, or the right leg kick, bang, bang, or up top. He's got patterns for sure.
A lot of people refer to you as more of a natural lightweight, a big guy for the division, and some people have said, Aldo might even be able to fight at 135. Do you think you're going to be able to count on a size advantage or a strength advantage in there?
I don't know about size. He's looking bigger these days, and I'm actually starting to get a little smaller, I think, training for these 5-round fights. It's more of a little long-distance race, so you got to be prepared to go 5, and I do a lot more rounds than I used to. I used to do 4 or 5 rounds, preparing for 3. Now I'm doing 7 or 8 rounds, and it just changes your body type a little bit almost, preparing for those longer fights. But I think I'll have the strength edge for sure.
So it hasn't negatively affected your strength or power or anything like that?
No, I haven't. But my size, I have gotten a little smaller. I think over the past 6 months or a year, I've probably dropped 4 or 5 pounds, just from working out so much and it's just sheer volume of training.
Right.
How do you deal with his speed? Because he obviously, has very quick hands. What's the trick to counteracting that?
Good defense, chin down, hands up. Don't give him an opportunity to get through the armor. Try to make as little holes as possible. If there's big holes, he's going to zip through there and get them. If I keep small holes, that way he's going to be very, very active to get in there. Maybe he gets in 1 or 2, but it's a fight. We're all going to get hit, But when mine hits, hopefully it counts more than his.
When you break it down and you're looking at tape, do you see mistakes that past guys have made, or is it just his attack is so quick and so powerful?
Yeah, I don't think he's fought caliber of the guy with the punching power with me or the takedown ability of me. Jonathan Brookins, who we fought, was a pretty good wrestler. Actually, I know Brookins. He's a pretty tough wrestler, but he never really tried to take him down, which was a weird fight. I watched the fight, and he was very comfortable to stand. Maybe he thought Aldo was, I don't know, maybe he's just more content with that. But he was losing the stand-up battle, and he never changed the game. I think you got to mix things up, stand up, ground, mix everything together.
Do you want to test yourself on the feet with him as well, or is it safe to say if things are going your way, he's on his back?
No, I want to go on the feet too. I think I hit pretty hard to hurt anybody, and that's an MMA game. You don't want to try to look for one spot because that's when you're going to get shut down big time. You got to be able to fight everywhere.
Are you looking forward to not having to walk into an arena like Sacramento and maybe not have the crowd completely against you like that?
I hope they don't boo me. Yeah. We'll see. You never know. You get out there, we might hear it. Who knows?
You're too nice a guy. They're not going to boo you, man. Come on.
I thought that before, man. Sacramento was like a bucket of water in my face. I was like, I expected to be booed, but not like that. I remember Reed said, we're at the weigh-ins, they were just, wow, boo, and it was so bad. And then Reed grabs me and goes, come on. I don't want him to start throwing stuff at you, he said. I was like, oh shit. But it was Yeah, it was pretty rough over there.
What's it been like being champ now? I mean, it's over 2 defenses. You know, do you get a different reaction from people when you're walking around town and stuff like that?
Yeah, I just get I'm getting recognized more. You know, with versus they play the fights a lot. You know, so maybe somebody didn't catch it first 2-3 times it was shown, but maybe they're flicking through and then they look at this and so more and more people are recognizing me. You know, here and there because they replayed the fights and over time. It's also cumulative, you know. You see a guy once, maybe you forget him, but you see him 3-4 times, and you thought, oh, I think I know who that guy is. So it is growing, and I'm just happy to be part of the sport that I love.
Is there any danger in that? I mean, obviously, Uriah Faber was that guy for a long time. We saw what you did to him. Miguel Torres was that guy for a while that everybody knew. He lost. Is there any danger with that?
No, there's no danger in that. I mean, there's danger in fighting. You know, everyone. If you fight long enough, you're going to lose. This is how I feel. You know, if you're fighting good guys, you go out there and you make a mistake and it can be over. That's how it is. But I get nervous for every fight, and I train just as hard now as I ever have before, and if not harder. So, that stuff's not a problem. But the fighting is the problem. That's the only that's the only thing that might get you.
We see at a lot of the fights, you're obviously a fight fan. What other fight on this card are you really looking forward to catching?
Leonard Manny for sure. I'm excited about that one. That's an interesting matchup. We'll see if Leonard could land one of the bombs on him.
For sure.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.